It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Sadly, we got down to the last beer that the wonderful Trav in Australia has sent us. This one, please don't tell my wife, was in a cellophane pack and it had the words Mel written down the side. This was meant to be for Mel, but she's not really a lover of craft beer anymore, unfortunately. And I thought to myself, I've loved the beers that were sent by Trav so much that, well, I couldn't help myself. I'm going to review it. Why not? I'll enjoy it more. This is 8 Wide Brewing Company from New Zealand, and it's their iStout Affogato Imperial Stout brewed with lactose, coffee and vanilla. 10% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. Thank you very much to Trav for sending. I hope Trav doesn't mind. I mean, I'm going to be honest here, Trav. She's still got 2 beers in the fridge that you sent her 2 years ago. She's still got that cherry mad goose or something cherry stout that you sent her. It's been in the fridge for a year or 2. I'm not having this go to waste. I'm not having this go to waste, so I'm going to review it. There's a look at the beer then. 2-finger tan coloured head, jet black beer in a glass. Good levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. It looks absolutely fantastic. It really does. Absolutely wonderful. A really good quality looking beer. It's can conditioned. You can see this sediment there rolling up the side of the glass. You can see the sediment down the bottom of the glass. This is going to be a good beer. This is going to be a good beer. Let's get the aroma. Oh, wow. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased I decided. To borrow this beer from my wife, because wow, I promised to give it back. An empty glass. Loads of coffee. The coffee coming through on this beer is just absolutely terrific. A little bit of raisin, a little bit of vanilla, plum, prune, fig. A little bit of milkiness from that lactose. Fine by me. Fine by me. I love lactose in stouts, as long as the stout's roasty and toasty. It works perfectly. It works in harmony with the beer. This is not one of those overly sweet imperial stouts that are very popular in the UK at the moment. This is a much more traditional Russian imperial stout. Thankfully. Let's dive in. Cheers, everyone. Oh, oh. That is the best thing in the world. That is literally, I put many things in my mouth before now. That is the best thing I've ever put in my mouth, I think. That is just wonderful. Roasty, toasty, biscuity, bready, nutty, licorice, chocolate, coffee, caramel, bitter dark chocolate. Oh, bitter dark chocolate, bitter coffee, coffee flavours, fresh coffee flavours, vanilla. But the beer slides. The beer's got a wonderful mouthfeel from all of the roasted malt that they've used in the beer. But it kind of, it's a touch slick with that lactose they've used, and it's a touch sweet with the lactose they've used. It's perfect. This is perfect beer. I might have even reviewed this beer before. This might be my second time around reviewing this beer, you know. I've not looked on YouTube. I generally don't. I generally don't look at back of cans before I do a beer review. I don't study anything. I don't even see if I've reviewed it before, because if you do all of those things, if you go on Rate Beer or Untapped, you're just reading somebody else's opinion about the beer. I think the reason why you guys tune in is because you just want my opinion. Or not just my opinion, you want the Untapped and the Rate Beer stuff as well. But you've tuned into this particular video for my opinion on the beer, not after reading 50 comments on Untapped, somebody else's opinion on the beer. It is wonderful though. Look at the sediment. It's not often you see canned craft beer that's can conditioned with that amount of sediment in the bottom of the glass. That is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It almost tastes barrel aged. It's almost got this like oaky, woody wonderfulness about it. Quite brilliant. Quite a brilliant beer. And it's a perfect day for this beer. It's one of those kind of like very showery, wet British summer days here where it's about 18 degrees. It's not, you can just about manage going out in a short and a t-shirt, but you're thinking, oh, do I need a jacket? Do I need a jacket to go out today? And it's just, yeah, it's just a wonderful thing. Wonderful thing to be able to, I mean, look at the beer as I rock it back and forth. Look at that beer. Look at the carbonation chasing the head of the glass. It's been a real pleasure. It really has. The meat sticks that Trav sent in this box, the Samboy crisps have been amazing. We had little bits of steak as well in a little pack, which was really good, sent over. Even my wife's like, whoa, this steak is really good. And yeah, this is good too. The beers have been amazing. The beers have been outstanding. I think for me, the lager was the white wine barrel aged lager, which was just fantastic. That was from Deeds Brewing Company. Check out, it was called Deeds Knocking on Wood. If you missed that review, please check it out. Probably one of the finest lagers I've ever drank in my life. And this is one of the finest Imperial Stouts I've ever drank in my life too. And it wasn't even mine. Haha. It's just balanced. It's balanced between that roastiness from the coffee, the roastiness, the bitterness from the bitter dark chocolate. And that all comes from the roasted malt. It's just malt that's been roasted in a roaster. A bit like how they roast coffee beans. And it gives you such wonderful flavours in beer. The vanilla, the lactose, it's brilliant. A brilliant beer. The I might be in lowercase, but beware. This is a capital beer. Brimming with luscious roasted coffee, chocolate, malt flavours, drizzled over a scoop of velvety ice cream. iStout Affogato is balanced by a brisk bitterness, bold hoppy freshness, remixed by the addition of lactose, coffee and vanilla in the brew. As with all our beers, this beer is a very modern interpretation of this classic style. It might be a very modern addition to the Imperial Stout style, but for me, it's a lovely addition. If you're a fan of bitterness like I am, this is just incredible. A little bit of sweetness from the lactose just to help smooth things out. It's a wonderful beer. It's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 beer from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.